artists. Stonebwoy has expressed his concerns about not being mentioned in an article listing Ghanaian musicians who had made an impact on the hip life genre in Ghana. Although netizens pointed out that the article was specified to hip life artists only, Stonebwoy remained adamant in his claim that he should have been included. Shatta Wale, however, known for his outspoken nature, did not hold back his reply. In a post on X on August the 23rd, 2024, Shatta Wale urged Stonebwoy to reduce his ego and allow credit to be given to those due. How are you gonna demand a shout out in a hip life article when you didn't even get the memo back then? Somebody needs to deflate this ego a bit. Let's give credit where it's actually due. Stonebwoy, we need less big head and more facts. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I checked it too. I checked it out. Stonebwoy wrote on X that whoever wrote that article was very ignorant of the ongoings in the East industry in Ghana. Seen? And what did the article say? It credited people like Root Eye. Seen? And said, hey, Root Eye, he was one of the pioneers of dancehall right here in Ghana. And they mentioned Samini. And then they mentioned Shatta Wale, and then they branched into hip life and also talked about Reggie Rockstone. And even with that, they said there was rap in Ghana and mentioned Ambule for his 1970s rap, Simiwa. But somewhere in the 1990s, rap hit the coast of this country, and boom, so many Ghanaians latched onto it, and it gave birth to hip life as named by Reggie Rockstone. My brother, my sister, I saw that article as a refreshing article. Yes, if there's anything we have to do, we need to also be able to correct a few things. That is, to be able to keep the history straight. Is that correct? But let me look at this. If you are talking about hip life in Ghana, Reggie Rockstone's name will come number one. And I'm glad it mentioned it. Right? Now, when you talk about hip life in Ghana, Lord Kenya, or Bravo, and the others helped to revolutionize it, right? But the grandfather or the godfather of hip life, we all say is Reggie Rockstone. Even though a few years back, some people refuted it, even the naming of the thing and so on and so forth. But the man stood firm and was able to hold on to his legacy. Maybe that is what Stonebwoy is doing. But let's see if Stonebwoy deserves to be mentioned in the beginnings of dancehall and also hip life. I have never seen Stonebwoy as a hip life artist. I don't know if he even has hip life songs. Because in the days of hip life, Stonebwoy was still young and teething and did not actually hold on to the microphone of hip life. In fact, Stonebwoy, as I knew him, some of the earliest songs that he ever recorded were reggae and dancehall. I don't think that Stonebwoy is asking to be named in the book of hip life. That's not what I think. Now let us look at dancehall. Now they looked at the pioneers of dancehall in Ghana. And you know who they mentioned? They mentioned Root Eye. Is Root Eye deserving of being called a pioneer of dancehall? Absolutely, yes. The very first dancehall song in Ghana, by my standards, was done by you, Root Eye. Sweetie, sweetie, found Sabbath to me come. When I'm a come. It's a Jamaican flow. The melody is actually borrowed from Luciano. But he used it. And Zap Mallet produced it. That was the very first dancehall song we had here. And today I'm going to close with that. My brother, my sister. Now, Shatta Wale was mentioned. You see, the thing many people don't know, and I know Shatta Wale is going to be angry with me when I say this. Look, Shatta Wale is older than Samini. Did you know that? Yes. Shatta Wale is older than Samini. The age he gives you all these years is his music age, just as some people have football age. Shatta Wale is a few months older than Samini. And I'm telling you this for a fact. He's not a little boy. He's just handsome and beautiful. My brother, my sister, Shatta Wale has been in the game for only God knows how long. He was just underground, struggling and suffering. And to God be the glory. He's been able to come up. One day when he writes his book, then you might see his real age and when he was born. I will not mention it, but I can tell you he is older than Samini. Samini doesn't even know this. That's why when he calls Samini Olu, Samini keeps quiet. In one way or the other. He's older than Samini. But he's been able to play the young card, the youth card, and all the youth have been able to come around him. And I want to learn from that. Some of us, we can't say we are 25. There are gray hairs all over us. No matter how much you try to paint your beard and your hair, you still will be pointed out as, hey, Massa, Effie Road. Ewa, my brother, now let's get back to Stonebwoy. When Shatta Wale started releasing music, Stonebwoy hadn't started. As Stonebwoy was told, Shatta Wale is a contemporary of Samini. They come from the same era, and Samini has said it time and again. But Shatta Wale has played the card. Oh, I'm for the youth. I'm young just like them. He sacks his pants. He dresses like them and tries to do things like them and all that. And they admire him and see him like, you know, he's one of them. But he's actually their father. I think it's a beautiful thing that you can use in marketing. I think if Stonebwoy is not mentioned in the dancehall thing, I think that he should be humble enough. Humble, please. You are doing so much. You are one of the hardest working artists in the world, not only in Ghana. What you have achieved, I couldn't achieve it in your age. No, at your age, I couldn't achieve this thing that you are doing now. And I'm so proud of you. Traveling around the world, performing on several festivals. For me, if you are an artist and you have never played on a festival stage outside, rethink your status as an artist. The festival is where different artists from around the world come together to showcase their talents. When you rub shoulders with these people and still stand out, that is when you call yourself tried and tested. And Stonebwoy has done it. How many Ghanaian artists have done that? But don't be in a hurry to be mentioned amongst legends when you still have many more years to go. Because in Ghana, when you are called a legend, it means they are ready to bury you. Are you aware? Once the youth start calling you legend, oh legend, it's synonymous with all man, all G, all G. There's nothing like living legend in Ghana. It means all G, you are off the road. Don't be in a hurry to be added into the book of legends. Continue working hard. Look, the accolades will chase you. Humble beginnings beget big futures. Think about it. I leave it here.